Hello there, Happy New Year, it's Ange. So today on my vlog, I wanted to do it about the importance of free will choice in 2016. And I'm sitting here in the sunshine and I've been bathing all morning and I felt really guided and inspired to make a video about this and share my wisdom about this topic and why I think it's so important for this year. And I'm going to explain a little bit more about myself as well, why I feel inspired to do so. So why is it important to have free will choice this 2016? Well, our free will is one of the things that is our most important asset on our journeys in our lives. So that includes our freedom to choose our own beliefs and also our bodily integrity, kind of like our own sacred bubble. So, it's really important in this year, especially in 2016, to respect everyone's free will choice. So, not to impose on somebody else's free will, whether you're imposing on them physically or you're imposing on them in terms of their belief systems. So it's really a time to kind of embrace other people's differences and allow people to choose what's best for them, because most of the time we know what's best for ourselves. We know our own body, we know our own beliefs, our own traditions, we know our own journey, our life purpose. So it's really important for us to follow those goals and passions that we have, because it's what the energy in 2016 wants us to do. Now, this is not to say that free will choice allows people to harm others. No, because the free will choice is just about our own bubble, like our own integrity, our own beliefs. And obviously, when we respect our own kind of bubble, we wouldn't impose on someone else's, because that would actually create 10 times worse consequences for us down the road, let's say. So why is it so important that in 2016 we need to respect this free will choice and sacred space that we all hold? One of the reasons why is because we're entering into a new energy that's really asking us to stay open-minded. And so for us to do that, we need to respect everyone's free will choice and to be open-minded and allow people to be who they are, allow them to be different, allow them to be expressive, allow them to follow their passions and stay creative, and to kind of break down those boundaries and traditional belief systems or patterns that no longer serve us individually, but also globally. So everything that no longer kind of works is going to be broken down and taken away. So it's really about harnessing our free will at this time as things are kind of breaking down around us, so to speak. So in 2016, if you read into numerology or astrology, for anyone who wants to delve into that area with me in this video, you would know that 2016 equals to the number 9. 2015, which was last year, equal to the number 8. The number 8 is about heaven and earth, bringing the masculine and the feminine together, and the infinity number, like the forever number. So it's kind of, last year was about bringing into awareness the ideas and to communicate the idea about balancing masculine and feminine energies, harmonizing them, and why it's important. That's what the 8-year last year was kind of about. It was about harmonizing and communicating and bringing into awareness what the number 8 energy wanted. now that we're going into the number 9 year, it's asking us to actually bring those ideas from 2015 into fruition into 2016. So it actually wants us to bring the practicality and the material aspect of that number 8 year into the number 9. So it actually wants us to manifest this to happen. And so the energy is going to make it happen whether we want it to happen or not. So it's going to be easier for us to align with it. And so the number 9 is really about bringing into fruition what we have learned. And so as I learn about my purpose and my journey, I learn how this transition is going through, and I tap into this energy quite easily. And now I'm going to explain why. So in 2016, I've been really inspired to now push through and really start to communicate my messages on a larger scale. So it's going to be a time for me to really share my wisdom and to bring all this knowledge that I have into fruition, and so that more people can access it if they are so inspired, and if I help them on their journey kind of thing. And the reason why, and I'm so grateful for that as well, is that I do have a really strong Sagittarian influence in my chart. I am a moon Sagittarian, so I do have that philosophical, wise person, like that old kind of professor or like wizard-like person who's always so wise and good to advise you on things. I also am that open-minded kind of person who has this wisdom and knowledge, so I can actually help expand people's consciousness and awareness. So it's part of my life purpose to do this at this time, and so I've been very guided to do that. Another reason that I was really inspired to start this journey and process this year is because my birth chart actually equals the number 9, which is the same number as 2016, which is the number 9. And the number 9 also is symbolic of Sagittarius, which is also my moon sign. So it's no coincidence that this is happening all at the same time, and that I'm aligning very much with the energy. And so because I'm so aligned with the energy, it's really in my birth chart and my life purpose to be doing this right now. I also have a strong Pisces influence in my chart. So I'm very intuitive, and I have a lot of that feminine quality of tapping into spirituality, new age beliefs, being open-minded, compassionate, nurturing, creative, all those kind of intuitive kind of senses and stuff like that. So, you know, I do feel very grateful to have all these gifts, but at the same time, part of having these gifts is about sharing this knowledge and the wisdom that I have in the best way that I can, and the way that I'm inspired to do so. So I really do feel that this year is going to be a time to respect people's free will choices. Secondly, is to stay open-minded, to really have that Sagittarian influence within yourself. Stay open-minded to, you know, foreigners, stay open-minded to, you know, new people that you meet, new ideas that you encounter, that kind of thing. And then the last is really respecting that feminine quality that has been kind of brought up in last year in 2015, and to kind of allow the feminine and the masculine to kind of harmonize, and in a really practical way this year. So it's, you know, you might see people actually getting married, like you might actually see like the physical union of the feminine and the masculine happening. You might see more people, you know, materializing some sort of balance in in their community or in their organizations. You might see them bringing out more equity, gender equity approaches, because this energy is really asking us to do that. So it's going to be an interesting time. There might be some transitions, but like I said, just try to stay open-minded, and I think that will be the best approach for everyone this 2016. So thank you again for listening. Feel free to message me if you have any questions, and I wish you a beautiful year this 2016. Have a good one. Take care. Much love.